G'day guys. So we've had a bit of an ordeal today. We did the penguins in Stanley last night, which was awesome. Can't recommend it enough. It was next level, wasn't it? It was awesome. It was so beautiful. So the cutest little penguins with the little red lights, amazing. And today we were driving out to Dip Falls, which we were really excited for. And this naughty little girl decided that she wanted to overheat some more. Full of water, couldn't tell you why she was overheating. Next minute she's blowing out water from one of the pipes. There must be a leak somewhere. We've got no idea. We are not car people. You know, if she drives, we're good. If she doesn't drive, we've got no idea. So we had to get a tow truck, and we waited for about 2.5 hours on the side of the road. And this wonderful family, it's honestly been a roller coaster of a day. I can't even begin to explain it. This wonderful family drove past us and were like, "Are you guys okay?" We're like, yeah, we're fine. We'll just wait for a tow truck. And they went, "Oh, okay." And they left. And then about half an hour later, they came back and pulled in behind us, and they brought us ice creams. Oh, I was nearly in tears. I couldn't believe it. They brought us like proper gelato, expensive, like the good stuff, ice cream. And the beautiful guy, he was just like, I've been stuck on the side of the road before. It sucks. So, here's some ice cream. And it was hot today, so it was actually quite nice. So we waited for the tow truck, and the guy came out. And he was asking us, did you make it out to the waterfall? No, we didn't. And then he was like, what are you guys' plans? Like, where were you going? And we said that we wanted to go to Boat Harbour Bay because we were told it was like really beautiful. And he actually said, well, it's your lucky day, because I was actually going to go there this afternoon for a swim with my wife because he lives there. He's like, if you're happy to, like, we can go there now and you guys can have a swim there and like see it, and then I'll drive you to the campsite that you need to go to that's like super close to the mechanics. So we spent the afternoon down at the most beautiful beach. It was stunning. The water was chef's kiss, perfect. And it's been a roller coaster of a day. It's so many highs and lows. I was gonna have a little bit of a mental breakdown because the car is just not being our friend at the moment, and we were meant to leave on the ferry in 3 or 4 days, and we've had to change it to next week just so we have time to figure out what's going on. But I mean, a few more days in Tassie, who can complain, really? There's always a silver lining, isn't there? But yeah, the tow truck driver then took us on a tour around the area and like drove us to these headlands and these lookouts, and he brought us to this campsite, which is probably up there with one of my favorite campsites we've been to in Tasmania. Like, it is absolutely beautiful. We scored a spot right near the water. The sun is setting over there. We're making quesadillas, one of our favorite things ever. And I mean, the mechanic is legitimately a minute drive that way. So it is the weekend. We do have to wait a couple of days, but it is not a bad spot to be in to wait. I mean, wait until you see this campsite. Like, it is just absolutely unreal. But yeah, that's been our day. I mean, best breakdown ever, 10 out of 10. I wouldn't recommend it, but hopefully if you do break down, you do get as lucky as we did, because man, I'm feeling blessed right now. It's been probably the best way you could break down ever. So wish us luck for Monday. Hopefully it's not too expensive to get her running again. Yeah, we're just a little bit nervous about how much it's going to cost, but fingers crossed it's just a cheap and easy fix. But cars are not cheap, so we'll see what happens, but fingers crossed, hey.
These are the cute little penguins we saw in Stanley the night before our breakdown. legend of a tow truck driver Graham brought us here to Boat Harbour Beach, and we actually had the best afternoon. After some fun in the sun, it was time to get the old girl back on the tow truck and off to the campsite. We arrived here at the Cooey Point campground, which was actually recommended by Graham, the tow truck driver. Shout out, because it was actually one of the best campsites we stayed at. We arrived just as the sun was about to set, so we got that beautiful afternoon golden glow. We got set up and it was time for dinner. We having Mexican, we having Mexican, we having Mexican, woo, 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 we having Mexican. I mean, not a bad little kitchen if I do say so myself. This is $1 million view if you ask me. Cook that capsicum. Cook that capsicum. Ooh.
Don't zoom in.
Little did we know that there was actually penguins here. After the sunset, you could hear them everywhere. We went on a bit of an adventure and they were all around the coastline. Tune back in to find out what happens to Irvy Girl when we hit the mechanics.